Hello dear students, I am Tammy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about timpul trecut. So let's get started. Timpul trecut in Romanian language is same with the past tense in English language, and we have only 4 kinds of past tense in Romanian language, and the most common one are perfect compus and imperfect. Perfect exemplu is mostly common in the south part of Romania, which is Oltenia, and also Bucharest, our main city, the capital city in Romania. And the other, Mamunca Perfect, is most likely to be used in fairy tales, storybooks, novels, and so on. We are going to focus on all of them in this video, and what I suggest you have to know all of them, because this is the most important thing to know in order to improve your Romanian language, your skills, depending on your goal. But what you have to know as a basic, you have to know perfect compose and then to also learn imperfect. Why? Because this is the most essential to past tense in Romanian language. And you're going to see that they are not as hard or that hard as they may seem. Perfecto simplu, as I said, is most likely used in the south of Romania, and that's it. We do not speak perfecto simplu. We used to call it in the school as 24 hours past. Why? Because the action is used only for 24 hours. Like if I'm going to talk now with you about a subject, I have to use the 24 and using the 24 hours tense or perfecto simplu. I'm going to discuss only the action that I did today, like since I woke up until this moment. I'm not going to tell you anything about yesterday or before yesterday, because otherwise I have to change from perfect simplu with perfect compose or imperfect. And next we are going to see Mamulka perfect, how it is recognized. Well, I wrote here some sentences. I washed the floor when the painter had gone. Spălam podeaua când zugravul plecase is an action, as I write here, acțiune trecută, terminată. So the action is in the past, finished in the past, înaintea altei acțiuni trecute, before another action have done or finished. Spălam podeaua când zugravul plecase, spălam, imperfect, had gone, plecase, mai mult ca perfect. The second one, after Sophie had finished her homework, she went to eat. După ce Sophie terminase de lucrat, ea a plecat să mănânce. So, what she had done first, she was working, sure, and then she had finished her work, and then continue her day. Next, perfect compose, it is, Lisa went to the supermarket yesterday. I can also say, let's say, Sam cooked before yesterday. Before yesterday in Romanian language is only one word, alaltăieri. Alaltăieri is before yesterday. Just please let me know in the comments down below, and if you didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do it. If you like this video, share it with your friends, and please let me know if you want to know this kind of words, like before yesterday, tomorrow, after tomorrow, overmorrow, the day before yesterday, because they are like simple words and you can memorize them even faster and not using înainte de ieri or anything like that, because we do not say that. We do understand. It's a little bit interesting, let's call it like that, to not use other words. Yes, they are such an interesting word. So if you want to make a video especially for the days of the week, like yesterday, today, tomorrow, yesterday, before yesterday, and so on, just please let me know in the comments box. Next is imperfect. Imperfect, as we said here, acțiune petrecută în trecut, dar neterminată. An action that happened in the past, but it still goes on. It's not finished yet. And here we have, I was going to school when you called me. Mergeam la școală când m-ai sunat. From my home to school, I was making this route, and I didn't arrive to school, but by the time I was going to school, you called me. Maybe I was having like 20 meters far away from school, and you just called me. Next sentence, she was talking constantly in class in those days. Vorbea în continuu în clasă în acele zile. În continuu, yes, it's written together, and yes, it's VDU or W. Yes. Perfecto simplu, where, as I said, perfecto simplu is using 24 hours, and if we just copy paste perfect compose from here, let's say we make it like this, copy paste, and then we are not going to use yesterday, we are going to use today, and la magazine cooked. I'm gonna choose because it's wrong. And see, Lisa went to the supermarket today. Le case găti. It's going to be like this. If you want to see more, I made here. These are short words for Mamuka Perfect, MMCP, PC as perfect compose. Imperfect doesn't have a short word, PS or perfect simple. In English language, Mamuka Perfect is going to be like the past perfect tense, perfect compose, the past simple, and imperfect as the past continuous. As I said, perfect simple and perfect compose is going to be the same, just perfect simple is an action, is a tense that is going to be used for an action that happened only today, not yesterday. If we want to talk about something that happened yesterday, I'm going to use perfect compose. And if you know French or German, I also wrote for you. Maybe it's even easier to use or to switch the verbs and to use it. Maybe you find a correlation between French, because it's Latin language as Romanian is, with our language, and to start creating sentences. And the same thing for German language, even though in German perfect compose and perfect simple, imperfect and perfect simple is almost the same thing. If you know German and if you have some quite basics about Romanian or vice versa, you will see that is not that hard as you might see. Anyway, we are not learning our German. And what I want to tell you is that if you have If you want to see a video about these tenses in a chart or in a table, just please let me know and we are going to discuss about it for the next class. Wish you a good day. Bye bye.